Om Shanti, and welcome to Spiritually Speaking, a new series where we learn about living values and how to live with those values in our daily lives from experts. In this episode, we're talking about cooperation, and in this journey so far, we've learned about cooperation at a personal level in episode number 1 and building effective relationships in our home using cooperation. In this third episode, we will learn about building effective teams and achieving greater success at our workplace using cooperation. We have with us our expert Monica Gupta, who's been with us for the past 2 episodes. And in this third episode, Didi, we welcome you once again to tell us more about cooperation at our workplace.
Hello, Om Shanti.
Didi, in a professional capacity, you lead an organization and supervise and guide so many different project teams on a daily basis. What do you think is the role of cooperation at our workplace, and how does cooperation help us in working together with different people?
Cooperation is the core, I would say. It's a very beautiful power which is possessed by different teams. If this power is possessed by different teams, it is reflected in a great teamwork. So, for a great teamwork, for an organization to achieve and be successful, cooperation is the core. Because without cooperation, no goal can be achieved. In organizations, when we are talking about achieving and doing bigger projects, for example, let's say any software project that we are working upon, or any film that we are working on, or any designing work that we are working upon, there is a team which is responsible. If I am talking about a design, there is a content team which is working upon it. We have the visualizers, there are project managers. So if these people are not working in coordination and synchronization, then it will never become a symphony. So you see, there is a for this lovely symphony to be coming out in form of a great project delivery, or actually achieving the results, it's important for each and everyone to understand their roles, and before that role, they need to understand the goal. And once they've understood the goal, then they also need to understand that they as individuals are playing an important role in achieving that goal. तो जहाँ पर ये buy-in होता है ना, वहाँ automatically आप अपने goals को achieve कर सकते हो. तो this particular virtue is the core or the basis of any organization to work seamlessly.
But Didi, oftentimes at work we say that we have to work with people who have come from different experiences, different educational backgrounds, different skill sets, who have different understandings and ideas and a very different nature from ours. Given these basic differences, it becomes very difficult to cooperate. How should we go and deal through these situations?
See, it's like I want to play a role in a drama. Now, in that drama, I'm just giving you a very simple simile, that in that stage show or a drama or an acting, different people, different roles, and wearing different attires, which means different dresses. It could be a sari, it could be a mini, a midi, or a trouser, or anything. But for the whole thing to come out beautifully is when everybody is performing their role to the best. So, your languages, your mannerisms, your styles is okay. I mean, all these things can be molded. So, when we work as a team, it is very important that we first understand the team well and the team players very well. Once we've understood those team players very well, we know the positives, we know the kind of values which these people are going to bring on the table. That's when we start utilizing everybody's positives for achieving our goal. So, their languages, their cultures, I think this is very small. We just need to appreciate that and take the best out of it. Now, if I were to give you a very simple example, I have teams wherein we have people from pan India, and presently when we are working today in lockdown times, people are working from home. But you see, everybody is knit together with that goal or the project that we have to deliver. And everybody in the beginning itself understands the role that they play. So, जिसको हम अपने टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं, there are scrum meetings, there are daily meetings where we know where is the thing getting stuck. And then that key person, which is nothing but the project manager, is trying to understand and resolve those and clarify those issues. So once those issues and everything have been clarified, the thing starts working seamlessly. So communication is very important. कल्चर्स कुछ भी हो, लेकिन कम्युनिकेट तो हम कर सकते हैं ना. तो यदि हम उस प्लेटफॉर्म पर आकर के कम्युनिकेट करते हैं क्लियरली, दैट्स व्हेन वी कैन क्रिएट ब्रेक थ्रूज, एंड दैट्स व्हेन वी कैन डिलीवर व्हाटएवर वी हैव टू डिलीवर सीमलेसली.
Wonderful. When you say it like this, it sounds so easy. But when we go back to our workplaces in the morning, we're reminded of all of the problems that we face there daily. And it becomes so difficult to get over those problems. What should be the thought process or the attitude with which we should start working daily so that we're able to cooperate during the day with our team members?
Every organization today has a mission and vision statement. And as a brand storytellers, we always say that most of the times I see these visions and mission statements are always there on the walls of any organization. And अक्सर आप लोगों से वहाँ पर पूछो कि आपका विजन मिशन स्टेटमेंट क्या है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का, तो बहुत से लोगों को तो शायद पता भी नहीं होता. हाँ, क्योंकि ये कुछ स्टेटमेंट्स हैं जो हमने बना करके लगा दी हैं, लेकिन उसका मायना क्या है वो शायद नहीं पता. इसलिए आज इट इज़ वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट whatever is the vision and mission of the organization, can I, as an individual working in an organization or as a team member working in that organization and being a part of a huge organization or a bigger team, can I start contributing and realign my goals, my personal goals and objectives with the organizational goals and objective. तो जब हम ये करते हैं ना, that's when I have a sense of achievement, and not only that, the organization starts achieving and getting their results. So when the organization grows, I am also growing with that organization. एक सिंपल सा एग्जाम्पल, मेरे पास एक प्रोजेक्ट आया है विच इज़ लेट्स से अ नाइस वेब यूएक्स यूआई प्रोजेक्ट, जिसमें हमें एक ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस डिलीवर करना है विच माइट बी ऑन अ मोबाइल डिवाइस और अ वेब एक्सपीरियंस, वेब यूजर इंटरफेस, सो टू से. नाउ आई एज अ डिज़ाइनर, मेरा गोल क्या है, दैट आई वॉन्ट टू इम्प्रोवाइज माई डिज़ाइनिंग स्किल सेट्स. I want to learn the newer styles, the newer tools and techniques. That is my role as a individual or my objective as a, जिसको हम कहते हैं ना कि job satisfaction भी होना चाहिए. Am I learning something? What I am doing? तो यदि मैं इस गोल को अपने प्रोजेक्ट के गोल से अलाइन करती हूँ, तो मैं तो डेफिनेटली मेरा स्किल सेट तो बढ़ ही रहा है, लेकिन हम टाइमली उस प्रोजेक्ट को भी डिलीवर कर रहे हैं. एंड जब ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्टार्ट्स अचीविंग एंड डिलीवरिंग थिंग्स ऑन टाइम, तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ग्रो करती है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लोग ऑटोमेटिकली ग्रो करते हैं. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील.
Didi, another problem that we see at workplaces is that there are few people who feel that they are able to work best when they work individually, but they are unable to contribute as much when they're working in a team. How should people deal with these situations?
Well, I think a very valid question in these times. अकेले तो मैं बहुत अच्छा काम करती हूँ, लेकिन जब लोगों के साथ काम करना हो तो आई बिकम एन अटर फेलियर. एंड यू नो सिंपल रीज़न एंड लॉजिक इज़ कि मैं खुद को तो मैनेज कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन दूसरों को मैनेज करना उसमें एनर्जी लगती है. उसमें मुझे लोगों को समय देना पड़ता है, लोगों की बात समझनी पड़ती है, लोगों की बात सुननी पड़ती है, उनको एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ता है, उनको अप्रिशिएट करना पड़ता है. और उस अप्रिसिएशन के साथ साथ एक और शब्द जो मैं हमेशा कहती हूँ, ऑल दीज थिंग्स बट हमेशा ऑलवेज. यू सी बोथ द थिंग्स, एक्सेप्टेंस भी है, अप्रिसिएशन भी है, बट ऑलवेज है. हाँ, तो जब तक हम इस बात को नहीं समझेंगे कि ग्रोथ इंडिविजुअल की नहीं है, इट इज़ द ग्रोथ ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. इफ आई विल ग्रो देन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विल ग्रो इज नॉट ऑलवेज ट्रू, बट इफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन विल ग्रो I will also grow with that organization if I am contributing. That is genuinely true. तो साथ मिलकर के जो काम करने में मज़ा है ना, you get to learn lot of other things. आप एक बात सोचो कि अभी मैं अकेले भाग रही हूँ एक काम को अचीव करने के लिए, पर यहाँ पर ही मेरे साथ उसी काम को अचीव करने के लिए 4 लोग और मेरा हाथ बटा रहे हैं. तो वो काम डेफिनेटली जल्दी होगा या नहीं होगा? डेफिनेटली जल्दी होगा. तो इफ दैट बी द केस, वो काम हमारा जल्दी होगा क्योंकि 4 लोगों की अलग से एनर्जीज उसमें लगी हुई हैं. और जब अलग से उसमें एनर्जीज लगती हैं, एफर्ट जाती है, तो हमारे जो रिजल्ट्स हैं एग्जाम्पलीफाई हो जाते हैं. तो ये बात सोचना, आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं हम थक जाते हैं और हम ऐसी बातें बोलने लगते हैं. लेकिन यदि आप इन बातों को कभी डीपली सोचो और समझो तो टीम वर्क में बहुत काम सहज हो जाता है, क्योंकि डिवाइड हो गया ना, डिवीजन ऑफ लेबर हो गया. वही काम आप अकेले कर रहे हो और वही काम 4 लोग कर रहे हैं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली डिवाइड हो गया वो काम. एंड दैट्स वाई वी ऑलवेज से कि जब टेक्नोलॉजी आई तो टेक्नोलॉजी ने हमारा काम सिंपल कर दिया, सहज कर दिया, फास्ट कर दिया, बेटर कर दिया. वी बिकेम स्मार्ट. बट उस टेक्नोलॉजी को भी यूज़ करने के लिए एम आई केपेबल, एम आई वर्किंग एज अ टीम? दैट इज़ वॉट इज़ मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट.
Thank you for taking us through that experience, Didi, which brings me to my next question. What is your mantra of teamwork?
See, whenever you're approaching towards anything, as a team, you all should first sit together and understand the things very well. What is it that we all want to achieve? तो अपने जितने भी टीममेट्स हैं उनको समझना, उनको अंडरस्टैंड करना, उनको एम्पावर करना, दैट्स व्हाट अ ग्रेट टीम डज.
Didi, sometimes we find ourselves in a situation where we feel that our role or part in a team is not very significant, and we either tend to hold back and lose interest in the work, or we tend to compete within the team and outshine in order to take more responsibility. What should be the ideal outlook in these situations?
You see, as I always say and believe, किसी भी टीम में there are aims and objectives, and उस aim and objective को achieve करने में हर एक का रोल होता है. किसी का रोल बड़ा हो सकता है, किसी का रोल छोटा हो सकता है. It could be anything. You might play a role of a hero, I might play a role of any small actor जिसको कहीं पे नोटिस भी नहीं किया गया, लेकिन मेरा होना भी important था. So appreciating all kinds of roles is very important. Needless to say, the ones who are playing the most important role, or I would say उनका होना ना होना can become a big bottleneck for the project. So those people are definitely important. But that doesn't mean that we are trying to demean the role that is being played by others. Let's understand, हर एक का अपना अपना रोल है, हर एक का अपना अपना पार्ट है, बट उससे हम दूसरे को आउटस्मार्ट करें और फिर किसी को हम नीचा दिखाएं, दैट शुड नॉट बी द केस. वी शुड ऑलवेज हैव healthy and a great relation within a team.
Thank you so much for taking us through that journey of understanding cooperation at our workplace, and in the previous 2 episodes of understanding cooperation within ourselves and in our homes. Stay tuned on Spiritually Speaking for more enlightening conversations. Om Shanti.